Hello Taurus, welcome to Inner Divine Truth and welcome to your July 2021 reading. Your catalyst this month is the thinking woman. So this is telling me that you're thinking, pondering about a certain action, a decision, because the bottom of the deck we have action reverse. So it's time to take action and you know that, but you're being very prudent about it. You're not rushing into it. You're not being pressurized to do something. Even though it may be that the surrounding asks you to make a decision, take an action. But here you are really weighing all the pros and the cons, really making time to study the decisions you can make, the choices you have, the resources you have. So this is really understanding the situation, doing research, and there's a lot of wisdom here in this card. So it's using the intellect to come to a certain decision, and you're stalling on your action basically, or it may be that you're overthinking something. So that's the theme of this month for July. And the energy you begin this month with is the Hanged Man, right? So we have this very strong energy of pause, reflection, introspection. Upright, I like the Hanged Man because he is making time to really, again, think about, ponder about his actions, where he's been, where he's going, what lessons he has learned. He's trying to look at the situation from a different perspective. He's hanging upside down. The Hanged Man could also just be stagnation, a little bit of stubbornness on the shadow side, right? The dark side of this card is the inability to move on, being too adamant, being too stubborn, not having learned the lessons while in this Hanged Man position. So, but here you are, pausing, reflecting, really understanding whatever your situation you find. There's a moment of pause and calm here. But then we step into the Chariot, what you need to do. So this is again talking about the action in reverse card. The Chariot upright is, well, take action, be decisive. This is the guidance coming in what you need to do, Taurus, this month. And Chariot is also the card for the sign of Cancer, which July, August, and even end of June, we have that Cancer season beginning already end of July, end of June and all of July. So here you are, right? This card is talking about the need to take action this month. You have done enough introspection, enough thinking. And what also came in conjunction with this card is the Five of Wands reverse, which is telling me there's been an end to conflict. It could also be an end to overthinking, having multiple desires, multiple projects, pulling you in all directions. This is you stepping in your own way, so to speak, too much going on and leaving you sort of paralyzed, in a way that you can't take action. But here you are, or it just could be external drama happening, lots of people competing for a job, but it's ending, and here you are emerging victorious. The Chariot is very decisive card. He is determined, he knows where he's going. This could even mean travel for some of you, buying a new car. Aviation is also associated with this card. So think about ways in which you just want to take off and travel, but also with regards to a life situation, the direction that you're choosing, this is affirmation. It's the right one now. Don't overthink it. Just get on your high horse and get going. All right, so that's the Chariot energy is very fast-moving energy. This is not asking you to wait and stall. What you need to release is the Hermit. Right, it's the time to sort of step out of that Hanged Man. It's like you've been, because these are major arcanas, the Hanged Man and the Hermit and the Chariot as well. So these are like big energies coming in this month. You're leaving behind the Hanged Man, and the release is also saying let go. The Hermit, too much thinking, too much going within, too much introspection. You've learned whatever you needed to learn. It's time to let go. And you find yourself in this Hermit position because there is the Nine of Wands giving me an indication that you have been through a lot. And it's wands again, so it's something to do with that competition, with the work situation, projects that you're handling, all the life experiences you've had, and there's that wounded warrior energy. But when it's reversed, there is a sense of this inability to move on from that, or wanting to quit, or wanting to give up, and you know it forced you into this hermit phase, and you've just been asked to now step out of it and move on with this. With this Chariot is just saying, get moving. The tarot overall energy, we have the Four of Wands reverse, which is speaking of disharmony in family life, in home situation, or even work situation or business. This foundation that you're trying to establish, the stability that you're seeking, wanting. Four of Wands is reversed here, so we can clarify that and get more answers about why this Four of Wands is here in its reverse. What's the Four of Wands here? The Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. They are in reverse. It's talking about healing that is not happening. The wish fulfillment or dreamy energy is missing. This is like giving up hope on something. Why is that, Taurus? Nine of Pentacles and then Ten of Swords. So we have the Four of Wands. Sorry about my throat. I'm still in recovery from a serious cold that I picked up. And then we have the Star in reverse, which is about giving hope. And then, you know, this is the Independence card. Nine of Pentacles, really trying to establish yourself, being independent, being grounded. And then we have the Ten of Swords also in reverse. So this is telling me that, you know, you're seeking healing from a situation at your family life, your home front, which may have been, you know, out of sync, disharmonious, not serving your highest purpose, having brought a lot of, the Ten of Swords is a card of suffering and pain and grief and sorrow, and suffered a lot, right? That's the energy of the Ten of Swords. But in reverse, it's again that healing that needs to take place, but it's not, as represented by the Star card. And I believe this is here your energy, wanting to be independent of this energy, wanting to sort of break free, really seeking that grounding, that independence, this expression of yourself, which is independent of this Four of Wands situation, independent of the whatever. Four of Wands can be, you know, with regards to property, home, land ownership, a business venture, something that is, you know, standing on the Four Wands, that is so stable, so secure. All right, let's clarify this Hanged Man. What did we learn from this Hanged Man position? Because it's the energy surrounding you right now. It's to do with your childhood. Oh, beautiful. We have the Sun card now. So there is that liberation coming in. Okay, I'll stop mumbling and start talking properly. Okay, so Hanged Man, the energy surrounding you. And we have the Five of Cups in reverse. The Sun card, which is talking about joyfulness, liberation, happiness, and a release. And Six of Cups. So with this Hanged Man, you've gone into your deep past. You've gone into your childhood even. And you have sort of stayed there for quite a bit in nostalgia, in really having fondness of the past and your childhood, right? This is Six of Cups upright, is about the child and the man and the dog and all the emotions that come with it, all the good times. But in reverse, it's too much in the past. So this is the indication to sort of step out of it, to come back into the present moment. There is some something to do with your childhood that needs healing, healing of the inner child. And you've come to that recognition that that place of my past, my deep past, needs to be healed, needs to be come into a place of reconciliation. 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, there is a movement here in the way you're processing your emotions. And the Hanged Man, the pause, the reflection, the introspection, the seeing things from a different perspective is bringing a shift in your energy, is bringing you into the Sun card. Brand new beginning. The sun shining is all about rejuvenation, blessings, abundance, liberation, freedom, all the good things. The card of blessings. So here you are, really going into your deep past and tapping into your childhood and memories. What needs to be released, what needs to be harnessed, what you want love so much and you want to hold on to it, and what needs to be let go of. There is that understanding happening, the checks and balances with regards to your memory bank, right? And it's bringing you tremendous healing this month, Taurus. Now let's look at this Chariot. Chariot with the 5 of Wands. Okay, and so you see the Chariot now is talking about what you need to do is all about Pentacles. Pentacles to do with money, material wealth, home, property, relationships. And here you are starting with the 4 of Pentacles. Really holding on to that purse, really being very grounded in your energy. This is the card for somebody who has enough, but yet there is the energy of feeling a little bit of a lack because you're not letting go, you're not releasing the purse strings. And you have 4, again, 4 is an indication of stability. The 4 Wands and the 4 Pence, they come as a sign of security. So here you are in your security. And there is the need to, now what is not happening, Taurus, and perhaps this is the guidance here, is to spend some time understanding where you've been. The 7 of Pentacles talks about the need to reflect, think about all the seeds that you've sown and what fruit they've borne. Like, that's the thing, the energy he's putting into the earth, very grounded energy, and looking at lessons learned, so to speak, doing an evaluation of your life, your past, your present. But this is in reverse, so that is what needs to be done. A little bit of stock taking of where you've been and where you're headed, because it has to do with your journey thus far. The 10 of Wands in reverse, the baggage we are carrying. Because remember that what we need to release is the 9 of Wands. So from the 9 we're coming to a 10. You can't quite complete this cycle. If you're seeking that new beginning that's coming in with the Sun energy, it's to do with the emotional body, right? It's to do with releasing and healing childhood memories. And then it comes down to your work ethic, your project, your education, what you have learned. Here's that stock taking that needs to happen, your talents and skills and what you move on with, what you leave behind. It's that journey of life. And 10 of Wands is saying you're at the end of it, but sometimes we can't quite complete this circle. It's a phase in our lives where we need to look back and really come to a conclusion with regards to our emotional body and also with regards to our material well-being, our health, our material wealth, the people in our life, our day-to-day, friends, family, that sort of a thing. So there is that need to be, perhaps for some of you, even be a bit more prudent with regards to your resources and not to spend a lot. If you find yourself being very generous and very giving, it's a time to sort of be a bit more held back in how you partake with your energy. Now let's look at the Hermit. Five of Wands again. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. There is that need to sort of, yeah, the Hermit is talking about the need to pause and reflect, but it's come in the position of release. So for some of you, you know, doing too much of thinking, right? Because we have the thinking woman. Some of you, not enough. So there's a lot of emphasis on the mental activity, but to balance out the mental with the emotional, you can't overthink your emotions. It's talking about really feeling the feels and allowing, you know, whatever comes up to just let it happen and bring a sense of compassion and forgiveness as you process those emotions of the past. And then we have the next level of thinking, sort of introspection, to do with your finances, with your material wealth, with your physical well-being. So release position, like Hermit, done too much, been there, done that, that kind of an energy, and to sort of let it go, let go. Don't be held on to too much of what has happened. There needs to be focus on the future, because remember, we have the Sun and the Chariot, and these are beautiful energies combined. There's movement, there's joy, there's blessings, there's abundance coming in, and that's the start of the new cycle. And to attract the new cycle, the energy to come faster towards you, it's the time needed to, you know, step into this thinking woman and just do the stock taking, right? That's the energy for the month of July. The Hermit needs you to release this Nine of Pentacles, the wounded warrior energy. At the same time, what needs to be released is this Five of Wands, the drama, the competition, the fighting, the backstabbing even, you know. And it's very overt conflict. It's out there. People saying mean things, people hurting each other. Just drama and conflict. Time to release it, time to let go. Five of Pentacles, but in good thing in reverse. So there's that energy we're coming in from the Four of Pentacles. Why you're here in this position of grabbing onto your purse, because it's been it's taken time to release that Five Pentacle energy of being abandoned, feeling left out, lonesome even, just not having enough, feeling a sense of lack. So here we are, the tarot is saying, let go, release these things because they no longer serve you, because what you need to truly step into is this Knight of Wands. Look how magnetic her energy is. So connected. We have a sorry, the dancing horse in the background, and the joy that she has playing the music. Highly creative energy. Again, fast moving fire energy. And so for me, it seems like this process might not be finished within the month of July, because we have the Chariot and then we have the Hermit. This process might even take you time, and this is Leo energy, by the way. And then we have the Virgo energy. It's almost like the next 3 months for some of you. It might be that this process might find its culmination by the time we hit Leo season, perhaps even Virgo season, which would be August and September. So it's almost like go slow, not so fast, but take action, right? The action is needed to move on with this Chariot energy. I'm having a really hard time speaking. Okay, let's look at your final cards, the angel messages. What does Taurus need to know? Please think about 3 questions that you seek answers to. Excuse me. Yeah, this is confirming what I have just mentioned. I'm going to take one more card. Right. Let go. Right, we've talked about the letting go energy. It's to do with your past, your childhood, releasing the inner child. Not releasing, sort of forgiveness is there, healing is there, and making peace with the past. So we have the energy of let go. And then we have a year from now. And that's a year from now. So think about what what is it that you're manifesting, right? It will perhaps happen a year from now. And do take note of these things. When these kind of predictive messages come up, it's good to sort of take note in your diary if you journal, and think how it has panned out in your life. And then we have there's something better. There's something better, Taurus. All right. I wish you all the very best. Take care. Much love. And I'll see you all next month. Bye.